Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast, a deep dive into all things Disney Vacation Club. We share tips, tricks, and insider info, helping you make the most of your membership. Join us for the latest news, reviews, and interviews with DVC experts and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned DVC member or considering your first contract, this podcast is for you. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Hurley and Gary Arruda.
Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. This is episode 55, recorded in the D. Fauntleroy Recording Studios in Sarasota, Florida, in Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm your host, Mike in Florida, joined by my cousin and co-host, Gary, up in Rhode Island. Good evening, Gary.
Hi, Michael. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
That's good.
Yep.
What's new in your neck of the woods?
Not too much. It was pretty much a rain out all week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had like this little trough off the Atlantic, and it just gave us a lot of garbage rain. Not like your afternoon showers. It never got above like 85 because we didn't see the sun for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Reminded me of living in Rhode Island and Minnesota. I didn't break anything, though, so we're good to go.
That's good. It's because it was only for 2 days, not for 2 months.
Oh.
A lot of truth to that.
It's been nice here, I have to say. It's been one of the better summers weather-wise, except for when you were in town, Susie. That was like...
Yeah, that was miserable.
that was the coldest it was, but it's been a hot and like dry summer. It's been nice.
Yeah, I heard yesterday it was lovely.
Yeah.
So if you haven't noticed, we have Susie in studio.
Sweet Susie
Hello.
joining us. Now, I have a question before we get into the topic, Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know should I bring this onto the air? I like to like air the grievances here with all parties present.
Not festive yet.
You said you got some interest in a particular contract you were asking about.
Yes, Saratoga. We did have a brief meeting about it last night.
And was there anything sent over to the broker?
Not quite yet.
No. Okay.
No.
So what does this meeting entail? You like show her the phone and say, "Hey, look at this one," and Susie says, "Oh, that's not too bad," and that's like
Not even that. It's not even
your
that
wife
official.
Is your wife in bed yet? When I have her down here, we can have a
we can have another discussion about about the same thing.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
you're like me. You
down like, oh, there was a good Saratoga contract. It's 4 points.
It's a 4 point. With the offer could turn it into a 5. If it's front loaded. For those of you listening at home, here's what it is. It's my June use year.
Mm-hmm.
It is 150 point Saratoga, and they have banked from the previous year 150 points. So we have 300 for 2025, and then 150 for 2026, 150 for 2027. What I could do is I could use those 150
that you have to use,
that I have to use, and then we can bank the 2025 into 2026, and then we could use those 150 and then bank 2026 into 2027, and then you could just ball out at Alani.
Because then you'd have like 450. You'd have 600 points potentially.
I mean, you could really, really ball at Alani if you played this right.
Yeah.
Or you could just go, if you're not going to ball, you could just go 1 bedroom. That would be on the conservative.
Well, I mean, you're not going to ball out unless we have people with us. Like, we don't need a 3-bedroom villa for the two of us.
I may or may not already invited Gary and the kids last night.
Oh, okay. Well, you're already spending the points that we haven't bought yet.
That's all contingent. That contract's got to be gone by now.
I looked. I looked. Yeah, it's still there.
Is it Fidelity?
Yeah, it's Fidelity.
They're a little slow to respond, so there could be offers out there that they haven't gotten to the.
Oh, they're bad. They're just like they don't
they're
take.
Not bad.
No, because on our
bought both
site,
fine.
There was one that was still live. There was this one I had been eyeing. It was a Hilton Head, 250 points, but it was like $11,000 because it was only like I think $49 a point. We were getting into the Vero Beach numbers, and that thing showed live on our buddy's site, and it was when you went to Fidelity. It didn't even say it was gone. It just said, "Oops, there's something wrong with this."
So the page was just gone at that point.
Yeah, it was gone. It was just
Stitch ate the page.
Yeah, Stitch did not eat that page, but yeah.
Now, that would be interesting though, because you would then own at Susie's 3 favorite resorts, which would be
maybe your 3 favorites
in Florida, I would say.
Well, I mean, I probably prefer Vero to
Oh, yeah.
Saratoga, but I mean,
I
on
mean,
property.
Mike can make a Vero happen. That's not a problem. That's magic words.
Yeah, well, the great thing about Veros is we can both make it happen without anybody knowing.
You could sneak 200 points in right by the goalie. Real easy.
Right through the 5-hole, you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you forget who controls your investment accounts.
Yeah.
There's some truth to that.
right through the 5-hole. Yeah, those Veros are dangerous, aren't they?
Yeah. Thank God they have high dues.
If they didn't have high dues, how screwed would we be right now?
Pretty
You think
bad,
you think we'd be in the 4 digits right now?
I don't know that bad.
If
Maybe.
they had Saratoga Springs annual dues, you think we could be in the thousands?
I think it could be a problem.
Like the worst thing possible, like my biggest nightmare is that like there's some kind of big DVC presentation when the two of you are on property together and they're like, oh, we have this promotion now. And you like both walk out like, Susie, Sarah, guess what we just did?
We opened a card through the business account through the Addicted to DVC LLC, and we put a down payment on 500 direct points at the Lakeshore Lodge.
Who do you think? If there was, who do you think would be the Pete of our organization, me or you?
You.
You think I'd embezzle $1 million?
For a lot of reasons, I think you'd be the Peter of this organization.
Yeah, so you think I'd destroy our friendship for some DVC contracts?
I think you would.
I also think you're going to risk getting murdered by the car loan syndicate.
No, that's true too. The Carlone crime family. Anyway, what's the topic this week, Mike?
Well, speaking of DVC contracts, we are going up to, when this airs, we will be heading up to, not quite, but in a few days, Hilton Head.
Ooh, nice.
Our first stay at Hilton Head.
That's very nice.
First time in South Carolina.
We've driven through.
No, I mean to stay, not in a roadside.
I have it on I have that magnet on the refrigerator. South Carolina is on the board.
So that's official. If you drive through, you can buy the magnet.
As long as you've stepped foot in the state somewhere.
Okay, so like if you got off to get gas or something, you're okay.
Yeah, like if you've flown through Detroit to go to Minneapolis, you've got Michigan.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Those are my rules. I mean, you can.
I like that
play
rule.
the game any way you want to.
I mean,
but if you fly over on an airplane, it doesn't count.
Yeah. Do you have to get out of the car? Like, if you never stop in Delaware, can you still get Delaware?
Yes.
Like, I've driven through Delaware many times, but I don't know that I've ever stopped in Delaware.
Like, we have Oregon, and we didn't get out of the car in Oregon.
We did.
We did?
Yeah, because that's when we had lunch, and you changed to we ate at that like fast food place. And that's when we were making this. It was Oregon. Thank you. I'm a map nerd.
Sorry.
That's why reading that map book that I got at Christopher Rhodes Elementary School was beneficial for when we have discussions like this.
Glad it served its purpose.
It had that fast food restaurant on it? The one from Christopher Rhodes Elementary School?
No, it didn't quite have that. It just had the state flower, the state capital. I read that thing cover to cover every time I went to the bathroom. That was my favorite. Did you guys used to have that in elementary school with like the book club?
The book fair.
Yeah, the book fair.
Book
like what you used to get, like the little brochure, and you could order books.
They still do that.
Do they?
They still do that, yes.
I got a nice Richard Todd poster back in the day.
Richard Todd.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're going to Hilton Head.
Yeah.
Are you guys driving?
Yeah.
Nice. What is it
because
like?
it's only about 5.5.
Oh, that's it?
5.5, 6. Yeah, you would think it would be almost like halfway, but no, it's really quick.
Well, I know it's a lot further south, like because it's basically on the Georgia line.
Yeah,
but I thought Georgia itself was like 6-7 hours to drive through. But
no, because it's on that East Coast side. The whole state. If you were to go from north to south, like through Atlanta, then it's about 5 hours.
Okay.
But this is like on the coastal side, so it's only a couple hours.
Gotcha. So that's a more narrow band.
Yeah, it's very narrow. Yeah.
That's not bad. It could be such a lovely drive that this might be on like your every year or two list if you like it.
Hence the reason, right? That why we look every night.
Exactly. All right. So tell me, what are the dates? What kind of room you staying in? Do you know any of that stuff?
We
the
go
17th to the 20th, I believe.
17 through 20.
Nice.
And we are in a 2-bedroom villa.
Ooh. Are there room categories there?
No.
It's just one.
It's just one, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the request, probably ask for highest floor. non-accessible, as I always ask for.
The
But
only thing that you need to be careful with on that is they don't have elevators, and so all of the luggage has to be carried up the stairs. But I think they're only 2 or 3-story buildings anyway.
I was gonna say, I think it's very similar to Old Key West, where there's only like 2 stories, maybe 3.
yeah,
Now, this is I haven't done any research on Hilton Head. I don't know really anything about the resort. I don't think I've watched any videos on it. This is kind of a little preview. Obviously, you'll get more into it when you guys get back, and we'll talk about it. But what research have you guys done? What are you kind of looking forward to?
quite a bit.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit. It's kind of like in the middle of the marsh.
Okay.
So it's, like inlets and stuff. We're not directly on the ocean as far as the resort goes, but there is a bridge that you cross. You can get to a marina that has shopping and dining. And then there's a shuttle that takes you to Disney's beach house, which is right on the ocean. So they've got a pool there. They've got a little snack bar.
I think they have a pool table.
Yeah, maybe. They've got like some indoor seating in case it's cruddy. And then there's a boardwalk out to the ocean.
Yeah, so that's really nice because that thing just goes back and forth, back and forth. It's similar to that van that they have over at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Gotcha.
And it's about a 10-minute drive, and it runs you over to their pool house that's connected to the beach. So
you can't really walk to the beach from there, or not easily.
They said it's not a bad walk, but if you're going to bring your beach chairs,
you don't really want to be
towels,
lugging
sandwiches and waters and sodas, and you're probably not going to be wanting to.
And so you get to there, and then you have like beach access at that point.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And a pool as well.
Yes. But you can't, we could drive too. We wouldn't have to wait for the shuttle necessarily.
Yeah, we could, because I think they stopped running at like 5 or 6.
But they've got a bunch of nature programs. I mean, there's a ton of wildlife around there. There's like a bird sanctuary nearby.
That's cool.
So it's just a kind of a different environment for us.
Well, and Hilton Head itself is a very resort town, tourist town anyway.
Yeah, the beach is supposed to be incredible.
Yeah.
But lots of good food. You've got, just the island itself has a ton of history and craft breweries and distilleries and lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, they've got bike rentals. They've got a mini golf course.
Oh, they do as well.
Oh, mini golf, yeah, like they do at Vero Beach. They've got cornhole. They've got the movie Under the Stars. They've got
campfires.
So they do
tennis, pickleball,
all the same stuff that the other Disney resorts do. I heard people said that if you like a quiet, relaxing resort, you're going to fall in love with this place. And that's, I shouldn't say a concern, but that could be concerning, because they said if you really like Vero Beach, you're going to love this place. So this could be one of those where I say, why didn't we go sooner?
Yeah, I can see that.
But my biggest thing is, I think if the beach is as good as I've heard it is, this could edge Vero out.
Yeah.
Because we always have such a hard time swimming at Vero. It's always just rough.
The water's too rough there. Yeah. That's interesting. And I assume like they have a pool or multiple pools at the resort too. That's not the only pool that you take the shuttle to.
Yeah, no, they have a big pool. They don't have any quiets, but they do have a big pool there as well.
Nice. How big is the resort?
It's tiny.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side. I think it's spread out pretty well, but room size, I don't think they have a ton of rooms.
And they don't have any sit downs, right? Just quick serve there?
Yeah, they had an agreement because the residents, when they heard the word Disney, did not want a big Disney hotel coming in. So they agreed that they would not have any sit down restaurants, so that we were pretty much forced to go over the bridge and eat with the locals, which is fine by me.
Yeah, of course.
I like having sit downs, but if you're a Hilton Head, you wanna try their local.
I want shrimp and grits.
Yeah. And oysters. And with a 2-bedroom, we'll probably do a little bit of cooking, but we're only there for 3 nights, so I'm not gonna kick and scream if we eat out every night.
So I will warn you on the oysters. I had when we went to the Outer Banks, I ordered oysters at a restaurant, and they were like warm water oysters, and they were miserable,
Really?
just terrible. Well, I didn't even eat them. That's how bad they were.
Oh wow.
I think I've
So
had
they're-
oysters down here though.
Yeah, but I think you usually get the
The New England, the Welsh,
or the
well,
Prince Edward Island ones.
Just
from
be. I just would say like maybe try a couple before you go for a dozen of them or something. I just didn't like them. They were, I don't know, they had a weird taste. They were different, like very texturally.
Do you eat fried oysters?
Yeah, I like all
Did you have
different
them
kinds of
fried?
oysters. What's that?
Did you have the fried ones in North
No,
Carolina?
no, because I was so turned off by the raw oysters. I was like, yep, I'm gonna tap out on that.
Gotcha.
So anyway, just wanted to warn you.
thank you.
Yes,
Good tip.
I think we're spoiled by the Northeast, Long Island.
Good, aren't they?
Oh, they're so good. Yeah, hard to beat that. And then you said Savannah's a hop, skip, and a jump away as well, right?
Yeah, it's very close.
Yeah, it's 35 miles. I think it's a 40 to 45-minute drive.
That's not
I
bad.
heard the drive's just, getting off of Hilton Head and going into Savannah is where all the time is.
That makes sense. And that's a place you've always wanted to go to, Savannah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm very excited.
And why is that? It's because you're a big nerd, right?
Correct.
Yep.
In what way though? Because I've heard it's like a very, like, it's got like small town vibes. It's very good restaurant scene,
Yeah,
historic.
but it's also a very historic city.
Yeah.
So there are parts of it that kind of look like New Orleans. There are parts that kind of look a little more New Englandy, just
Mhm.
because it is such an old city. And they've got a restaurant there. It's called like the Pirate's House or something like that. It's been there since like 1794.
Oh wow.
So I love all that historic stuff and
Oh, it's from all your nerdy books that you read.
true. I mean, some people call that being well read. Other people, I guess, just call it nerdy.
Or well read is the 7 habits of highly effective people. It's not the people who have cancer and live in Savannah. All those miserable book stories that you read. She reads miserable stories. Everybody has cancer. I don't understand why she reads these books.
Oh, people read things to feel things, Mike.
Oh, listen to you. You're a big nerd though, too.
Yeah. I believe it's called Well Read. You can correct me.
Is that? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what it's called, huh? Being
Yeah.
well read. Okay. All right, carry on.
With
What type of things do you want to do in Savannah?
so my big thing is there is a very famous cemetery. It was made famous by the novel Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Read that a number of times.
Is that on your Goodreads list, Mike?
Yeah.
It's a movie with John Cusack. Great movie. So there's a really cool. They have really cool like statues and fountains, and it's just like very moody.
Historic,
It's a vibe.
gothic.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've got some parks that are supposed to be very pretty. They have a hop on, hop off tour trolley thing that I think would be interesting.
Oh yeah.
The woman who founded the Girl Scouts, her house is there. There's some Girl Scout history. There's an ice cream shop called Leopold's. It's rated one of the top 10 ice cream parlors in the world. So I'm pretty stoked about that. They also have a historic cookie company called the Bird Cookie Company, started in 1924. They do like smaller cookies, and I guess they have like a bunch of free samples in the store. They got famous for their Scotch oatmeal cookies, but they do all kinds of stuff.
I don't think you're winning Mike over until you say they're like famous for their steaks or something.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
Well, I mean, the thing
Because
is,
you got
I mean,
ice cream and
it's
cookies and cemeteries right now. I don't think
I
completely unengaged.
do like ice cream on occasion. What would you say of ice cream? Like twice a year?
Maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
I love ice cream. See, that gets me. Like, I'm not a big like cookies. I'll eat a cookie, but it doesn't like drive me to go somewhere. But if you tell me there's like a great ice cream place, I'm on board with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're actually a little bummed because we had hoped to go to Paula Dean's restaurant and it just closed.
Oh, permanently?
Unexpectedly. Yes.
Yeah, just up and close. Like I didn't hear of any struggles or anything. What were we looking to watch a YouTube?
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden, like Paula Jones, George's Paula Jones restaurant.
Paula
Jones,
Dean,
Paula,
not Paula Jones.
me and Paula Jones got a thing going on.
There's your bumper music.
Yeah.
Is that a Rush Limbaugh song?
Oh, back when my dad listened to that was so brilliant, that song. It's so stupid, isn't it?
Yes.
How did you know?
Well, because who else? I mean, just think of the time frame. It was 30 years ago. I don't think it was on YouTube back 30 years ago, so it had to be
so stupid.
either like Imus or Rush Limbaugh. Those are the only two.
Oh, Imus was so funny. Oh, he was so funny. Just a gem.
But yeah, I don't know. I think for me, Savannah's either going to be one of those places where I'm like, I wish we need to come back and spend a couple of days here, or I'm going to be like, oh, I'm good with, we spent a few hours and now I'm all set.
Well, the nice thing is if you fall in love with Hilton Head Resort, if it's only an hour drive, I mean, that's like your excuse to go back every few years if you do love it.
Right. But
Like,
there's so much around there that I just want to see. I mean, Tybee Island's supposed to be gorgeous. There's a lot of stuff.
There's something very nice about having like a home base that you can use without like quote unquote paying.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
And even if it's a longer day trip, it's like, well, it's worth it because we're not paying hundreds of dollars to stay. We're It's already paid for, which is a nice thing. So
Yeah.
Because that's ideally, like I said, when it's slow season, not necessarily at Hilton Head because it's still high point because nobody goes in the winter. But if you alternate between that and Vero and just do it in September in conjunction with our Disney trip, then we go for a week.
Yeah.
You can do 3. If we go, you got to do at least 3 at Hilton Head just because of the drive. But you could do 3 and then 3 at the Grand Floridian or Riviera. And then the following year, just do 2 nights at Vero Beach and you're 3 at either Grand Floridian or Riviera, and you're good to go.
Yeah, if for any reason we were ever going to drive down again, I mean, we would probably
do a split day.
Drive to Hilton, stay there for 3 or 4 nights, and then drive. You know what I mean? Like drive back the rest of the way.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, the island just itself looks really cool. We're gonna go check out the lighthouse.
We want to go see the lighthouse over at the golf course. You know how you see that at
like Harbor Town, right? Isn't that
Harbor Town? Exactly. Yep, exactly. Harbor Town. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that's Kiowa is out there too, right? That's the golf course. That's Kiowa Island.
Kiowa Island's super expensive.
I've heard that the golf course. I think it's more expensive than Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's like in the 6 change, I believe.
You bring the sticks, get out there for a quick 9. See if you have a reciprocal from. Hey, Darren,
can you call over there? See what you can do. Get me a deal.
Oh yeah. Anything at the resort you're looking forward to, Mike? I know I'm sure you've watched the YouTubes.
They're brand new refurbished rooms as of a year ago, so they are absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, that's good.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
the rooms are gorgeous.
I assume they're big because it's an older one too.
Sure, yeah, they are. But the kitchen layout, I would say similar to Old Key West.
Okay.
They have that big TV built into the island. They've got the Regano chair with the with the pull down.
Yeah.
Queen
with the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a 2-bedroom. Is there any reason for that? You have any?
Yeah, we're bringing Susie's family down. Her brother and wife and 2 kids.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yep.
Are they driving or are they flying?
They're flying.
Where do they fly into? Is there an airport like right there?
Savannah.
Oh, okay, Savannah.
Savannah through Nashville.
That sounds miserable.
So you're going Providence further west and then coming back to Savannah.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah,
that's the problem with
those. Flying direct. I'm like, I don't think you're flying direct.
Yeah, you're not. They don't have direct from 2 small airports.
No. You never know though. Every once in a while, like there's those weird airlines that have like from New Haven to Myrtle Beach direct. It's like, why
Yeah,
the
I
hell
think
does
like
that exist?
didn't Punta Gorda have like a direct to Providence?
Yes.
That's what I mean. Once in a while, there's a weird route at some of these airports, and you
I
could
think
be
St.
surprised.
Pete does too, like on Allegiant maybe.
St. Pete does.
Yeah.
Or Frontier, one of them. But yeah, no, I think the resort just looks really cool.
What's the style of it, Mike? Is it kind of like Vero with like the small lobby, or is
Yes.
yeah? Is it okay? So
Yeah,
they were built around the same time, right?
Yeah, the lobby's even smaller because Vero's got a gorgeous lobby.
Okay.
This is where they fired the golden retriever after COVID.
Oh, I thought that was Vero. That was Hilton Head.
Yeah, no, that was
No.
Hilton Head.
Are you gonna bring up that complaint?
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
right,
happy.
Rhodes. He is. Yeah.
You tell him.
Unhappy
Unhappy with that.
Fired a golden retriever.
Unhappy with that
Not
decision.
happy. That's funny.
But is it a good walking around resort? I know you like going for your walks and stuff. But
I think it'll be fine. I think it's larger from what I've seen than Vero, because Vero's very compact, don't you think?
Yeah. There appears to be a fairly decent sized boardwalk.
Oh, okay.
And then, like I said, there's a bridge that you walk over to the marina. And so you're kind of connected to like a little more over there.
Okay. So there's plenty of walking.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's actually cool because on Tuesday nights in the summer, the marina is called Shelter Cove. And they do like a little like kind of street fair kind of thing. And they do fireworks Tuesday night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be there for that?
Yeah.
Excellent.
They do a lot of really cool stuff, like just the town in general. I was looking at the website and they have like a jazz band that plays like down near one of the beaches, and it's just
That's nice.
cool restaurants and
Do you
just
have your
kind of
eye?
your typical resort.
Do you have your eye on any of the restaurants in town?
Not really. Have you?
I found a place called Low Country Backyard that looks interesting.
Hmm.
But I mean, if I'm in a place that has seafood, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure there'll be some good seafood.
I mean, what is their cuisine? I mean, obviously it's seafood because they're close to the ocean, but what are they?
Shrimp and grits is, I think, like the state dish of South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm not a grits fan.
Yeah,
so,
like catfish probably.
Yep.
yeah,
They'll
not a
have
huge
that.
catfish fan.
No, some barbecue, I'm sure. South Carolina is a big barbecue state.
That's true.
You'll find something you like.
Probably crawfish, right? I mean, that's more
Mhm.
Louisiana, but they probably got lots of shellfish.
They do like a low country boil.
Yeah.
That I think
Yeah,
is probably
crabs.
pretty
I bet
good.
there's a lot of crabs,
Yeah.
like crab legs and crabs and stuff. I'm interested to hear what you guys think, and staying in the 2 bedrooms. This is the first time you've stayed in a 2 bedroom?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You excited about that?
Yeah, very.
How's the
Well, it's
master?
funny
Does
'cause
it
my brother was doing a little bit of research, because initially when we invited him, I just said 2 bedroom, and I think in his head he was just thinking like adjoining rooms.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he looked at the video, he's like, it's like a house.
Yeah, right?
Like, this is awesome. But yeah, the master looks really nice.
Have like a whirlpool tub and stuff in there in the bathroom.
I don't think it's a whirlpool. I think it's just a soaking tub.
I think it might be one of those old school whirl tubs where they used to have like the window going into the master bedroom.
Oh, maybe.
But so it's like a separate tub and walk-in shower.
That's correct.
In
Yes.
the bathroom. Yeah, that's nice.
But it's got a nice big porch.
Oh, the balcony, Bill. It goes
rocking chairs.
It's got
dining
rocking
table.
chairs and a dining table out there, but it goes the entire length.
Oh, so it's not
It
like
is-
a little 2-foot wide one. So it's a bigger.
Yeah,
balcony.
it's huge. It's a huge balcony.
That's nice.
Yeah,
You gonna
it looks
cook, you
a really
think?
nice room.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
tough
like-
because
Breakfast or lunch.
I was gonna say it's good for like having quick things. Like if you're hanging out at the pool one day and you want to just come into the room and like make a sandwich.
Or it's good when you're at Disney like we are. and
Right.
we're coming back from Epcot, and instead of spending $200 on dinner, we can cook something quick. But I think this being our first time there, we're not going to want to limit ourselves.
That's
And
what I
say,
was
oh, we
thinking.
got to get back and cook dinner now, or we got to get,
And plus, you want to try some of the places around there that you've never
absolutely, absolutely.
Breakfast is a good play though, because you could always just make some eggs or something. And
But you know that they're going to have some sick diners out there.
that's true.
You know that they're going to have some of those.
Well,
But
I
you don't
already
like dirty
picked out
Southern
the
breakfast
paper
like me
that's on
though.
the-
Oh,
Like-
but you know what? How about a little country fried steak with some sunny side eggs? Oh, Billy.
I like the sausage gravy. That's
I
what
was
it's
gonna
from,
say
too.
you're like a biscuits and gravy guy.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's the best. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it'll be pretty good.
I'm excited.
What do obviously the beach is the big draw there and the town itself. Is it like, in your opinion, obviously you haven't been, so you don't know for sure. Is this more of like people go because they want to play golf and there's a lot of golf in the area, or is it just to use the beach? Like, what's the clientele at
I
Hilton
think
Head?
it's both.
Okay.
My brother said that he's talked to some friends who have been, and they said the beach is like one of the best beaches they've ever been to.
Oh, nice.
And they go like, he has friends who have been multiple times.
Hmm.
So I think the beach is a pretty big draw.
Yeah.
But then I think you have, like those families
Okay.
where the husband golfs and the wife doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. That there's just tons to do. If we're going and Gary and I are going to go play golf, it's not like you and Sarah and the kids are going to twiddle your thumbs. You drop us off in the golf course and go off for 3 or 4
Right.
hours and check a million things out.
Right. They've got, museums and all kinds, paddle boarding and kayaking and nature tours on the water and dolphin viewing stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Is it like super touristy? Like, does it have like the cheesy T-shirt shops and the
I'm
penny
sure.
arcades and stuff?
Little Hampton Beach-ish.
Yeah, I like that though. Like,
I do
like
too.
the little section.
I love the tacky tourist stuff. I really do too.
But I think from what I've heard, it's a little more upscale.
Okay.
So it's
I was
not quite.
I was gonna say, is it like more like Newport, less like Myrtle Beach?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we like it because it reminds us of vacation.
Yeah, of course.
Because we went on a lot of those just cheap Hampton Beach vacations.
Yeah, they're the best.
And the toffee and the stupid thing where you painted with the ketchup bottles. Remember all the different colors the thing would spin?
Yeah, the spin art. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do spin art?
No.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
See, you weren't as cultured
No.
as Gary and I. You might have been on that. What was that reading thing that you and Susie talked about earlier on the show?
Oh, the
Being
Scholastic
well-read.
Book
Well
Club?
read. Yeah, you two are
Yeah.
well read, but you weren't as cultured as my cousin.
That's Mike. Yeah.
No, because
You-
when we traveled, we went to like the house in New Hampshire and
You
like
have the
got in
quite the
canoe.
artistic eyes that the two of us have.
Yeah, Mike's
No,
like,
I'm the
can you
oldest
pass me the
before, I'm like,
squeeze
"Gary,
bottle of
I'm gonna
blue,
spend the
please?
money on squeeze art for sorry.
Oh, now we're
Whoa!
dropping F-bombs. We gotta edit. This is unacceptable. You can't bring her anywhere, Mike.
That's unbelievable.
I don't think we've had an F.
It's water. It's just water.
It's unbelievable.
I don't think we've had an F-bomb on the show in months.
It's been a long time. It has been a long time.
And then you bring Susie on, and all bets are off.
Miss Prim and Popper, she's very well read.
Very well. Apparently, she's reading
Probably
some
one of
smut.
in her most recent cancer book that she just read.
Yeah. Maybe you need to check the back page of these books, Mike. There might be more to these books than you think.
That's a good point.
Any like Fabio models on the front?
Oh God, no.
Do I have to edit that out?
Well, that's up to you. You're the. We got a lot of listeners on this show. You've been telling me we don't want to offend
true.
anybody.
Sorry.
If the sponsors finally catch wind of it and they're listening in, they're like, I don't know if we can associate our brand with this kind of language.
Are you just filtering all the sponsorship money into new contracts? Because I haven't seen any of
Oh,
it
we
come
didn't
in.
think of that.
No, I've thought of it, Mike. We just don't have any sponsors yet.
Oh,
Filter it into
you're going to hide all this money if we start making money?
all this money. You let me know when there's all this money, and I'll let you know if I decide to hide it.
All right.
All right, we're getting out of hand here. Any final thoughts on like Savannah, Hilton Head? Anything else that you're looking forward to?
What about you?
I'm just looking forward to chilling.
You just want to check
I'd
out the
actually
resort,
stay
right?
at a Disney resort if they had one in Rhode Island. That's how much I like Disney resorts.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting.
What's your plan? I'm curious. Are you going to leave like super early and try to get there? See if there's
Yeah,
an
because
early
we
check-in?
have to do the whole tour before they get there.
Right. That
I
makes
need
sense.
things nice and tight so that we can do the tour. We'll probably leave, what, 8?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
7, 8 or so.
I'll get you there like 2:00 probably with a
Yeah.
bathroom break or something in there. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we could hit on the way? We could look for one. We could hit a Buc-ee's. Hit a Buc-ee's in
Yeah.
Jacksonville. That would be it. You like that play, Gary?
That'll add an extra hour or two on your trip. Suppose those things are like they sell pajamas and bathing suits, and I've never been to one. I would like.
Neither have I. Heard they're phenomenal, though.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous.
Maybe on the way back. That might be a way back move because you could really get lost in the.
Yeah, but I heard they have phenomenal breakfast sandwiches
And snacks.
and
Yeah.
they got. Never mind. I'll go another half
be a
hour.
separate
Start talking
show.
about Buc-ee's. We need to maybe do a Buc-ee's show.
We could
Place
do that.
Stop on your way to Vero Beach or Hilton Head.
Yeah, there you go. All right, bring us home, Mike.
All right, I'll wrap us up. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at DVC Addicts. Email the show info@addictedtodvc.com and join our Facebook group, DVC Addicts. For my cousin and co-host Gary in Rhode Island, and for Susie in Florida, I'm Mike in Florida. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again next week.
Thank you for listening to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. We want to hear from you. Email us at info@addictedtodvc.com and follow us on all socials at DVC Addicts. We appreciate you being a part of our DVC community, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Thanks again for listening, and welcome home.